What's up, guys? Today on People Now, hello Facebook Live.
Tarek and I were separated for a while before everyone knew about it.
Flipper Flop's Christina El Moussa is opening up about her split from husband and HGTV co-star Tarek and how she's moving forward.
Dad-to-be George Clooney is dishing on his excitement over his twins with wife Amal.
So let us know if you ever need a babysitter, George.
My priority is my job, and his priority is his.
This Is Us star Chrissy Metz is opening up about how she and her boyfriend are balancing work and love.
Plus, will Chrissy's co-workers Mandy and Milo ever date in real life?
And speaking of love,
you know I love Corinne very much.
Yes, Nick meets Corinne's nanny, Raquel.
former Bachelor contestants Olivia Caridi and Leah Block are helping us break down all the hometown hijinks live. Happy Tuesday, Facebook Live and People.com. Welcome to People Now. Great to have you. So much to get to today. Congratulations right away here to Hoda Kotb from the Today Show. She has announced that she has adopted a baby. We're going to bring you all the latest details on that coming up. Plus, This Is Us star Chrissy Metz is dishing on her sudden fame and love both in real life and on her hit NBC show. She even dishes on that great on-screen chemistry from co-stars Mandy Moore, Milo Ventimiglia. We're so pumped to talk to her and for you to hear from what we talked about. The This Is Us cast, it's one of our favorites ever, but we wanted to know what's your all-time favorite TV cast or couple. It's our Facebook question of the day today. Whether you're Team Seinfeld, Team Friends, or a different show altogether that we can't think of right now, let us know your pick. We're going to be sharing your responses live right here on the show a little bit later. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today.
A lot of people go through divorces and, I don't think any of them are easy. And ours definitely isn't easy either. On top of that, it's magnified and it's very public. I leaned on my babies. They provide me happiness. And I also leaned on very close friends and family.
In the upcoming issue of People, HGTV star Christina El Moussa is opening up about her split from her husband and Flipper Flop co-star Tarek El Moussa. Christina tells People that the pressures began to pile up after she returned to work just 4 weeks after giving birth to their son Braden, who's now 1.5, saying, "It was too soon for me. I was overwhelmed. The tension between me and Tarek was high." And Christina is also opening up about her decision to initially keep the split a secret. Watch this.
Tarek and I were separated for a while before everyone knew about it. Not because we were trying to hide anything, just because we're private people and we were working through things and, we just weren't ready to make a big public statement about it.
Tarek officially filed for divorce on January 9th, but the couple has been candid about their decision to move on and date other people. Christina telling People, Tarek and I don't discuss each other's personal lives. It is what it is, and we are going through a divorce, and eventually we will be dating other people. I'm happy for him and whatever steps he takes in his life, and I just hope that he's happy. Christina says no matter what, they'll always be a part of each other's lives. Watch this.
Tarek and I will be in each other's lives forever, no matter what, because we're parents. And, our sole purpose is to co-parent our children so that they have a smooth transition and so that they're happy and healthy.
And for even more from Flipper Flop star Christina El Moussa, pick up the new issue of People on newsstands everywhere Friday and stream People cover story on the People Entertainment Weekly Network. All right, moving on to this. George Clooney is speaking out for the first time on becoming a dad. Yes, the actor opened up to Laurent Vail in his French program, Rencontres de Cinema, saying with a big smile, "We are really happy and really excited. It's going to be an adventure. We've sort of embraced it all with arms wide open." He also tells the French program that his, quote, very supportive friends gave him a bit of a hard time when he told them that wife Amal is expecting twins, explaining, "It got really quiet and they all just started making baby crying noises and the whole table just busted up laughing." But when it comes to age, the star reveals that he's inspired by 89-year-old French actor Jean-Paul Belmondo, who had a child with his second wife when he was 70 years old. Clooney saying, "So I'm feeling a little better about being 56 by the time they come." The couple is getting the best of both worlds because multiple sources have confirmed that two people, that they're expecting both a boy and a girl this spring. Very exciting for them for sure. Well, guys, Danny Bonaducci is standing by his Partridge brother, David Cassidy, after he revealed he's battling dementia. He and Cassidy played siblings for nearly 4 years on the Partridge Family TV show from 1970 to 1974. Bonaducci, who portrayed the middle child in a family of 5 children, is the first former Partridge co-star to speak out following Cassidy's announcement, tweeting this: "David Cassidy once had a bigger fan club than Elvis and the Beatles. If you're a fan, now is a great time to send him your love and best wishes." And Cassidy opened up to People about his diagnosis, saying, "I was in denial, but a part of me always knew this was coming." The actor, who watched his grandfather battle the disease and witnessed his mother, quote, disappear into dementia until she died at age 89, made the decision to stop touring as a musician to concentrate on his health and happiness now that he's come to terms with his condition, telling People this: "I want to focus on what I am, who I am, and how I've been without any distractions. I want to love. I want to enjoy life." Well, moving on to this, actress Chrissy Metz has skyrocketed into fame since starring on her new hit show, This Is Us. So when Andrea and I recently chatted, or basically gushed over the star, we had to ask about that special guy in her life and what made her ready to debut their relationship on the red carpet. Check this out.
We had conversations, really honest conversations, and it was more over not only just protecting him, but I was trying to figure it out for myself.
Of course, right.
Like the carpet thing and then the attention thing, and I'm also working, you know, I don't want to neglect him.
Right.
So he was like, you know what, whenever you're ready. And so I was like, oh, the SAG EW part, like, let's go there.
Yeah.
So we went, and he did a better job than I did.
Really?
Like, he was so cool as a cucumber. I'm like, oh okay. He's like a pro. Yeah, he was.
That's great.
He was
That's really great.
And so he's a cameraman on This Is Us.
Yeah.
I mean, coworker relationships can get tricky.
Yes.
How do you manage that?
My priority is my job, and his priority is his, and he's been doing this for 15, 16 years, and he even said to me, listen, if it's ever weird, I will leave. I will leave the show, I'll go work on another show. I'm like, no, don't leave the show. But I'm there as Kate, you know, I'm there to do a job, and it's never become an issue. I mean, the one, when I sang Time After Time, he texted me, it was so funny, it was when we first started chatting, and he was like, I'm so nervous for you today. I'm like, don't tell me that. I'm like, I'm nervous. Don't tell me you're nervous
I
for me.
just could hear a collective swoon as you told that whole story. He will leave his job for you.
I know.
He's texting you saying like I mean, all that. This is like incredible.
He also wrote me the sweetest note for my clutch for the Globe night.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't read it yet. And I'm like, read what? And I forgot. And then I opened up my clutch, and it was sweet. Like, you know, you're already a winner no matter what, and I love you. I mean,
is he like the real life Toby?
amazing.
I mean,
Is it based on him?
I mean, I know he's amazing.
Yeah, super sweet. And he does sound like he's the real life Toby. I think that's a real thing. Stay with us, because later in the show, Chrissy's talking about This Is Us co-stars Milo Ventimiglia and Mandy Moore's on and off-screen relationship. We love the show. We love them. More to come.
Want them to work. Let's check in with Facebook Live. Our question of the day is, what's your all-time favorite TV cast or couple? Jill says, #Team Friends.
Yes.
That's a great cast.
Edward says, my favorite TV cast is Blackish.
Another good choice.
Doing amazing things.
Amanda says, MASH and Friends.
Whoa, a little throwback there.
All right.
MASH. All right,
Yeah.
we've got the latest from Angelina Jolie and Hoda Kotb on her baby news. That is coming up. Keep those Facebook comments coming in. We'll check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, even more trending news.
Yes, I have some, Jeremy. So our Bachelor in Paradise stars Josh Murray and Amanda Stanton back on. Well, Josh just sat down with Entertainment Tonight and talked all about the current status of their relationship after Stanton previously told People last month that they called off their engagement. After making headlines for a PDA-filled dinner date on Sunday, Josh Murray explained to ET that they're trying to deal with stuff in a more private manner now. And when asked to elaborate on their dinner date, Josh says, "We just had long conversations. They were conversations that needed to be had, and we had a great dinner and everything like that." Josh made sure to add that he and Amanda don't want to kind of fully dive into anything, and that they're making sure to keep Amanda's 2 kids in mind. So is there hope for these Bachelor stars? Murray tells Entertainment Tonight, there's a possibility for anything. There's a lot of things that we still need to talk about just for moving on as friends or anything in the future, and we're beginning to do that. And Bachelor Nation, if that's not enough Bachelor-themed news for you, we've got Olivia Caridi and Leah Block here to talk all about last night's episode and those hometown visits. But on to some sadder news. Take a look at this.
Well, on Valentine's Day, we found out that the baby is not going to make it.
That's heartbreaking news from YouTube star Glozell Green, revealing that her surrogate, Shauna Johnson, will soon suffer a miscarriage. She delivered the news on Monday's episode of her awestruck YouTube series Glow All In, with her daughter by her side, who was born via Johnson. Glozell went on to discuss the situation regarding her surrogate, who is currently 7 weeks pregnant, saying this: "It was a matter of her health because eventually she would have to pass what was growing inside of her, and the medication is stopping her from doing that." The doctor warned the family that Shauna's pregnancy hormone levels fell into a low positive range when they initially celebrated the pregnancy. Glozell has repeatedly stated that the most recent attempt to have a child would be her last, but she's had a change of heart after receiving a text from her surrogate saying she is willing to do it again. Watch.
What? why are you so nice and wonderful? Oh. Like if she's willing to do that, then so am I.
Women have cried literally last night in a restaurant bathroom about their father passing away. And
To you, just a stranger.
Yes, and she's like, I didn't realize I was going to get so emotional. And women who came out of the bathroom, it was like we were communing in the bathroom together, and how much this show has meant to them and changed their lives, and opened up dialogue with their own family members, and women who have said, I've never spoken, one woman in particular, I never spoke to my daughter about her weight, I didn't know how. And your storyline is helping me do that and to understand her, and that's everything.
Yeah.
That's This Is Us star Chrissy Metz opening up to Andrea and me about how everything from going to the grocery store to even going to the bathroom has changed since rising to fame as star of the hit NBC show. This Is Us is our Toyota People Pick of the Day. And Chrissy talked to us about her character's struggle to open up about the death of her on-screen dad. Plus, will Milo Ventimiglia and Mandy Moore ever put their on-screen chemistry to work in real life? Watch this.
Yeah, she is, definitely, but because all of this is so new, she's never even said these words before to anyone or what's happened, with her father. And so now finally having a new man in her life that she's actually close to and loves, of course differently, but as deeply as her father in a way, it's very scary for her. So she's coming up against all these feelings and then leaving the immersion camp, and all of these things are kind of like coming to a head, and so you'll find out eventually.
So here's my question. Does everyone on set know how Jack died?
Yes.
And so did you find out a long time ago? Did you know from like day one?
Not day one.
But a long time
maybe
ago.
day 30.
Okay, all right.
We knew for quite some time, and they were kind of playing with different ideas, and then when Dan told us, I was like,
and was it like, what's the
Nobody's gonna be
precursor to
ready.
that conversation? Is it like, don't you dare say ever again what I'm about to say?
I think he trusts us.
Okay, all right.
But it's like,
yeah, right.
don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
In his eyes.
How hard is it to keep that information to yourself? Because I feel you'd be so hard.
Oh, it's tricky because right now I want to share it with you all.
Right. And I want you to.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Yeah, but I cannot.
Afterwards, you can text us with emojis only, and we'll see if we can guess based on that, all right? It'll just be hints.
Okay.
Okay. The little
You got it.
All right, it'll happen.
All right, well, as a viewer, what storyline from the show has gotten you the most emotional?
Oh, I love Jack and Rebecca's, their relationship, their love, and he's such a wonderful dad and husband, and she's such a wonderful mom and a wife, and just their love story and how they're like always there for each other.
Rebecca, you have changed the way I think about love.
Like no matter what. But I also love, Susan and Sterling, Beth and Randall, when she was like, no, I call marriage. Like, how many times do we get to call marriage in our relationship or call the relationship like, no, you're not doing this. It's not about work. It's not about other things. It's marriage. And I love that. I love love.
You know what I love? I love the chemistry between Milo and Mandy.
Yes.
And it's amazing what they do, and I want it to be real. And is there a chance that it's going to be real ever?
They're very, very happy in relationships.
Okay.
In IRL.
Fine.
In real life.
In real life, fine.
Yeah.
Just wish.
But you can watch TV and
Just keep
pretend
dreaming a
with
little
all
dream.
of us. Yeah.
Keep dreaming a little dream. All right,
Yeah.
fine. Mandy and Milo forever. We are going to keep dreaming, Chrissy. All right, stay with us, guys. J-Lo put on the spot about Drake on Ellen. You will love her reaction. Plus, we're breaking down last night's Bachelor with Olivia Caridi and a woman who actually kissed Nick, Leah Block. That's just 30 seconds away. Hang on.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo.
Best olives ever.
It was a night full of olive juice and I love yous on the Hometown Visit episode of The Bachelor.
Yes, and here to break down all those Meet the Parents moments are Season 20 Bachelor cast members Olivia Caridi and Leah Block. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for being here.
Yes.
So pumped to have you guys. Leah, we're going to get to the details of that, the Hometown Visits and all that in just a second, but just to kind of break things down with you, it's the first time having you here. A little bit, you have a little history with Nick. You went on a date with him on Bachelor in Paradise. Overall, how do you think Nick's doing this season on the show? Is it the same person we're seeing as he is in real life?
I think yes, because I honestly didn't feel like he was being raw with me. He wasn't being himself, and I don't feel like he's being raw and himself on The Bachelor.
Okay, so it's consistent at least.
It's consistent, but not in a good way.
Not genuine. Okay.
Not genuine.
Although
You
I
don't
think
think
we've
you
had some
saw the
sparks.
real Nick?
I do not. Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't think we are either?
No, I do not.
Hey, maybe that's even
Interesting.
more mysterious, though. 'cause
Yeah,
I
I guess so.
I don't know.
Who will bring, is that right?
That's what I said. Who is he? I don't know.
Well, the hometown visit started off with Raven and Nick heading to her hometown in Arkansas. Nick got pranked by Raven's older brother, who was a cop. He went mudding and had this heart-to-heart with Raven's dad. Watch this.
I didn't expect to like you. I don't know why, but I didn't. You're a very likable guy. I'm glad Raven's enjoying herself with you. That makes me feel good.
Yes! This made me like, I was just so glad that he was honest. I love how honest the guy was. Cute emojis, everyone. We didn't introduce
cute
these.
emojis,
React
yeah.
with us.
On Facebook React.
But it was so great that he had this genuine moment. Like, look, I didn't think I was gonna like you, but he did. Nick's charming in person, despite what you said. He can be very charming. Olivia, her dad actually recently beat lung cancer.
Yeah.
It's a pretty intense thing. How do you think that whole date went?
It was really cute. I actually tweeted that I like Raven's relationship with her dad more than I like her relationship with Nick or Nick's relationship with anyone. I think it's so cute.
The
hot mud make out.
Yeah, Leah, what did you think of this? They were rolling around in the mud.
It's steamy. I was getting a little hot.
I was too. We were at a watch party and everyone was like,
That doesn't happen.
Well, okay.
It was just the cameras were rolling.
We were talking about this. It doesn't happen, but we all kind of want it to happen to some degree. So nice to see it.
No, you don't. She was like putting stuff on his hair.
I felt bad for her because I thought the muddy water was getting in her ears, and that's where leeches and stuff. I was just worried about health.
I was like, screw you, here's a leech to go.
But it was hot. From Arkansas, Nick headed to Dallas, went to church, and met Rachel's family. Yeah, he goes from like wrestling in the mud to then like going to a church service. Facebook Live, let us know what you thought of this scene with Rachel's sister and her brother-in-law. Watch.
Yeah. So is this something new for you? Is this the first black woman you dated?
It is the first serious relationship I've been involved in with a black woman.
I just felt like he was very uncomfortable with this entire thing.
He was, but I love that they just hit the like interracial thing right over the head.
Yeah.
They talked about it was a central tenet of the whole date, the whole deal.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was bummed that we didn't see Rachel's dad after talking about him all season.
Right, he had work commitments or something.
Yeah, but Lee, what did you think of Nick's time with Rachel's family?
They were, I mean, like you said, right down to the point. Obviously, race is a big deal, and they want to make sure, put it right out there, like, are you okay with this? And it seems like he is, although how awkward is this that Rachel's a bachelorette? So it's,
awkward.
how do we, even...
Was it right? So to that point, Olivia, Rachel, and Nick, they did have, I thought, great chemistry on this date. We obviously know that she is the new bachelorette, so they don't end up together. What was going through your mind as you watched this?
I loved them together. This was my favorite date, so I'm sitting here thinking, one, this is so awkward, and two, what a shame. But it made me really excited to watch her because she's just,
That's kind
stunning.
of how I felt about it. It felt like they were introducing us to more about her so we could get on board early. And,
great. It just made me so excited to watch her and for him to leave my screen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zinger.
Thank you.
Well, from Dallas, Nick headed to Miami where he met Corinne's family and most importantly, her nanny Raquel. So let us know what you thought of this scene, Facebook.
Married with you. So what is your intention with her?
I mean, I really appreciate those questions.
I love Raquel.
She was so sweet.
Tears for her because she's so sweet, and like again, it's like hashtag rescue Raquel. But she seems to be very happy.
She's so happy with
we
the
kind of got a glimpse there. She seems like very happy with the family. She helped raise Corinne, the whole deal. Olivia though, Corinne and Nick, they had great chemistry on this date.
Did.
I loved her family. It made me love her more. What'd you think of that?
It
that
was
visit?
my favorite. I think he was smiling from ear to ear with Corinne. I mean, heck, she might. I don't know.
She could pull through here. It gave me hope for that, actually.
I thought he was happy and carefree, and his family's great. He just seemed light on this date.
Yeah.
It wasn't heavy.
So do you think that Corinne could win?
I don't, but
okay.
but I like her. Heck, I think she's great. I love this date.
Yeah, Leah, what about you? Could Corinne get the final rose?
I think it's definitely a possibility. I would love to see it happen. I love her. I like that she puts herself out there and she says what's on her mind. That's kind of how Olivia and I are, so I love it.
Gets us in trouble.
It would be surprising, but we'll see.
Okay, so last but not least, Nick headed to Quebec to hang out with Vanessa and her family. There were some really sweet moments with Vanessa's special ed class, but things got pretty intense with her family, especially with her dad. A little skirmish. Watch this.
They're gonna ask, I would like to have your blessing.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, he's legit.
Thumbs up for keeping it real.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just surprised because, like everyone knows it's a
Nice.
TV. I was just surprised because everyone knows it's a TV show, so you thought he'd throw some softballs, but no,
Nope.
he went for it.
Yeah, he's not having it.
Yeah, Leah, what did you think of Nick's time in Canada?
I think that he was just like how my dad would be. Just very strict and, hey, listen, like, this is my pride and joy, this is my baby, like, are you gonna take care of her? What, just every single thing that he would ever want to ask, because, hey, this guy could be marrying his daughter.
Yeah, her family took the whole thing very seriously, including the mom and sisters at the other house. The parents are split,
So many
she
tears.
visited too.
Lots
Lots
of
of
tears.
tears. They're
Lots of
concerned.
tears.
Olivia, what's your take on that whole visit?
I just think Vanessa is way too much in her head. I think she didn't know what she was coming into. She's saying, I can't believe Nick asked other people for their hand in marriage.
right.
I'm like, did you watch this?
That's exactly what I said as I watched.
That's what this is.
Right.
So she's kind of self-destructing. She's like, I need him to say all these things, and I'm like, that's not how this works.
And they do that every season. They ask for the hand in marriage every season. There's always a conversation. Almost always.
Because she's in love and you get wrapped up in it.
Okay,
I see
all right,
it.
fine.
All right, well, the episode ends in 2 cliffhangers. Andy Dorfman shows up for some reason. And
Not
also,
sure why.
we don't get the rose ceremony until next week. Who do you guys think is heading home at the beginning of next week's episode? What's your prediction?
I think maybe Rachel.
Is going home.
I think Corinne.
Okay.
I think he had a good time with her, but I think there's like a level of, I need to marry this person, and I think he liked the shopping and the fun, but maybe that it's,
That would stress anybody out, though.
Yeah.
Let's be real. He is going to have a tough time maintaining that standard of life for her.
I don't
Anyone
think he
would.
likes that life.
I don't think so either.
Like,
I don't think that's who
he
he
was
is.
uncomfortable. He likes to shop at Goodwill.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think he does like that kind of life.
I mean, but he doesn't want to be outdone in that way,
That's
right? Like,
true,
I mean,
yeah.
he even said like he
I
has
wanna be
expensive taste, but like that expensive,
And have her be like,
$3,400.
She's good though. I think she's set for life. So I
She's
think
a sugar mama.
that's one less thing for him to have to
If
worry
he's
about.
okay with that
Yeah.
situation, I guess,
Yeah.
and if she's okay with that situation. Anyway, all right, Olivia and Leah, thank you guys so much.
Thank
It's great
you
to have
so
you guys.
much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate it. We almost shook hands. Guys, be sure to watch The Bachelor every Monday on ABC at 8 p.m. Eastern.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
The stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks.
This is somebody's birthday today. Somebody I got a lot of love for and a lot of respect for.
Ooh, looks like Drake is still taking care of Rihanna, giving her a special birthday shout out during his concert in Dublin on Monday night. And although the former couple has split up, Drake still celebrated the singer's 29th birthday, following up his shout out with a lively performance of Work. And of course, Drake is no stranger to going all out for his bad girl Riri. Back in August, the Hotline Bling rapper purchased Rihanna her very own billboard before she was honored at the VMAs. But perhaps the most memorable expression of love was when he presented her with the award, confessing this: "She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old. She's one of my best friends in the world. All my adult life, I've looked up to her, even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry." Very cute. Looks like Drake's still got love on the brain. The always lovely Emma Watson has started her press tour for the highly anticipated Beauty and the Beast revival, and she is already encouraging fans to follow along. The 26-year-old actress and activist recently posted this pic on her official Instagram account, telling fans that she created a brand new Insta over the weekend named @thepresstour. Through this account, Emma will be spotlighting sustainable and eco-friendly fashion. Not surprisingly, the account has already skyrocketed to over 250,000 followers, eager to see where Emma goes next. In this post, Emma shows off a Stella McCartney coat, highlighting that the brand is animal-friendly. And here, for the first public screening of Beauty and the Beast, Watson's entire outfit featured organic, good-for-the-environment pieces, proving to us all that the star might actually be a real-life princess. From serving as the UN Women's Goodwill Ambassador to embracing the feminist message of Beauty and the Beast, and also hiding Maya Angelou books in the subway, there's no denying that Emma's a tale as old as time. And before we go, gotta talk about this. You can now buy Snapchat sunglasses online. That's right, Snap, which operates Snapchat, says its spectacles are now available on spectacles.com for $130. So in case you miss us, you can now capture your very own Star Treks with the touch of a button. Pretty cool. And those are your Star Treks for today.
In terms of Brittany's life and what you learned from her, were there any elements of that, of her life, that are sort of a cautionary tale for you, things that you will hold on to as advice or as things to avoid as your star continues to rise?
One thing that I learned from playing Britney is she has this fearlessness that I have so much respect for. I think the way she handled the challenges she was faced with, she just came out on top in the end. And she's very much inspired me to become more honest and strong in the decisions I make in my life. And I will hold that forever.
Tell you, that is my guilty pleasure of 2017. Moving on to this, guys. Angelina Jolie revealed how she's moving forward from her split from husband Brad Pitt in an interview with Good Morning America's George Stephanopoulos this morning. When she filed for divorce, Jolie said it was for the health of the family. And when Stephanopoulos asked her if the family is healthier now, here's how she responded.
We are focusing on the health of our family. And so we will be stronger when we come out of this, because that's what we're determined to do as a family.
Stephanopoulos also brought up that Jolie had previously referred to Pitt as a, quote, wonderful father and part of the family, and asked her if she still felt that way. Jolie responded, of course, and went on to say, we will always be a family. Jolie and her 6 children are in Cambodia promoting her new Netflix film, First They Killed My Father, which stars all Cambodian actors. The movie was a family affair. Jolie's children, Maddox and Pax, worked on the film with her. Stay on People.com for the latest on this story.
Well, some exciting news for Today Show host Hoda Kotb. She's adopted a baby. Hoda has adopted a baby girl, and her name is Haley Joy Kotb. The Today Show announced the news this morning and posted this adorable tweet with a pic of Hoda holding little Haley, saying, it's a girl. Hoda Kotb announces she's adopted a baby. Well, we know that Hoda loves tweeting inspirational quotes, and minutes after her adoption news went public, she tweeted a photo with a quote saying, and then my soul saw you, and it kind of went, oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. Well, her Today Show co-hosts are very happy for Hoda. Kathy Lee Gifford tweets, so thrilled for Hoda and her precious daughter, Haley Joy. She will be the best mommy ever. We love you, Hoda. Enjoy every moment. And Savannah Guthrie congratulated Hoda as well, saying, overjoyed for Hoda and her little comet, Haley. A brilliant flash of light for our world. Love, 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 and love. Well, congratulations to Hoda on the amazing news. All right, guys, before we go, let's check in one more time with Facebook Live. In honor of This Is Us star Chrissy Metz stopping by our studio, we wanted to know what's your all-time favorite TV cast or couple. And Melissa says, my favorite cast is actually the original 3 judges of American Idol.
There you go. Laura's giving the Gilmore Girls cast her vote. Good choice.
Yes, Loretta says, I love watching Golden Girls.
All right. Casey says, Roseanne is my favorite great cast and show. Total throwback.
Yeah, and Pat and Alexandra on Facebook were asking about Flip or Flop star Christina El Moussa. You can watch back at the beginning of the show to get all the details, but she's opening up in the latest issue of People about her split from Tarek and how they plan to move forward.
Yeah, and I love some of the comments about The Bachelor and everything else. Avis said the father is a smart guy, talking about Vanessa's dad.
Oh,
Vanessa's
yes.
really smart and caring young woman. She's very classy. She needs someone with her qualities. And someone else commented that Vanessa is an adult, and that's what sets her apart. And I thought that was just great. Anyway, oh, there it is. Vanessa's an adult. Morgan Hazelton.
Yes,
thank you for saying
Morgan.
that. You're so right. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for commenting. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern for more of the show. Lisa Vanderpump is live in our studio tomorrow, plus Shark Tank is celebrating $100 million in deals made on their show, and we're going to be talking about it.
Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Nick Cannon. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I am Nick Cannon, and this is One Last Thing. The last song I had stuck in my head was Hold On, Hold On. Hold on to this feeling. Hold on. That's my song. My last big splurge was a diamond turban. Turn up. The last time I laughed so hard I cried was like 2 days ago when I was in Toys R Us with my kids. And we was in line and my son farted. It was so funny, like, because I still think farts are funny and they really think farts are funny. And the people in the line did not think the farts were funny.
Hey YouTube, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more People Now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.